everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jacqueline. I make new videos every week, a whole variety of things, lifestyle, beauty, adventure, all sorts of fun stuff, and upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. And today I have my everyday makeup bag for you guys. I'm gonna actually put all the makeup on my face. It's very minimal products. As a new mom, sometimes I don't have a ton of time to put on makeup, so I kind of like collected my favorite easy go-to things for beauty and put them in a bag upstairs in my bathroom, which is where we are now. And this stuff I can like get a face on in like 5 minutes. So yeah, these are just some of my favorite things. I'll kind of tell you about each of them as I'm putting them on. So let's just dive right in. So the first thing I have is a sunscreen slash primer. I already have like some sunscreen on and some skincare because it's a little bit later in the day, but this is always my first step in my everyday makeup routine. And I'm using the Sun Bum Mineral Tinted Sunscreen. I like to use this as a sunscreen and primer because it kind of has like a smooth silicone-y feel. So it's nice that I get that sun protection and kind of priming all in one. So it's a good like dual step. So I'm just gonna put this on my skin. I wouldn't say this is my favorite tinted sunscreen, but I do like it for like this, for putting on makeup kind of as a primer. So I'm leaving it in my everyday makeup bag for that purpose. The other thing I will say about this routine is that I can do the whole thing except powder with my fingers, which is really nice. So everything I have is very easy to put on, very easy to use, takes minimal time. Usually this will only take me like 5-10 minutes max. If I'm not talking, I'm sure this will take a little bit longer since I'm chatting with you guys. But for my foundation skin product, I'm gonna use the Urban Decay Stay Naked Tinted Hydrator, Glow Hydrator. This stuff is really amazing, really easy to use. It blends in so easily with the fingers. That's one of the reasons I love it. I have the shade 30 Light, and it's a really good shade match for me. It's a little bit on the higher coverage for like a tinted moisturizer, like a glow tint sort of product. And I kind of like it for that because it's nice that I get like a little bit more coverage on my everyday makeup, but still I'm able to, you know, use my fingers to blend this in, make it really easy to use every day. And yeah, it just makes my skin look so beautiful. It just evens it out a little bit. It definitely doesn't cover everything. You can still see some of my acne marks here and on my cheeks. So it definitely doesn't cover everything if you're looking for a more full coverage look for every day. This is not it, but it definitely is quick and easy, and you can just see, just kind of evened out my skin tone really quickly. Like I said, really easy to blend out with my fingers. You could totally use a sponge or a brush if you wanted. Like I said though, I tend to just want to use my fingers really quick. For concealer, I'm gonna use the Kiko Milano Skin Tone Concealer. I've talked about this a lot. It's very affordable. It works awesome all over the face, on the under eyes. So I kind of just put a couple dots on my inner corner and then a little line on my outer corner, and then anywhere else I need a little bit of extra coverage. Doing pretty good. You could highlight with this too. I have this shade 2. I don't know exactly what the name of that is, but it also comes in like color correctors, stuff like that. I tend not to color correct. Again, this is like a super quick and easy look, but I'm sure their color correctors are amazing too. But this just looks so natural on the skin. It's really lightweight. It doesn't feel like you're wearing like crazy heavy concealer, but it blends in super easily. It's nice and hydrating. And I think it really does look nice and like skin-like, so it goes well with that foundation that I just used. But you can see it blends in super easily just with my fingers. And I'm all concealed. So I do have blush, bronzer, and highlight. They're all cream products. So my bronzer of choice is the Nude Sticks Nudies All Over Face Color. I think these are labeled blushes on Ulta, but I have the shade Bondi Babe, and it's a really good bronzer shade for me. So I go a little bit higher on my cheekbone with this. I'll just put a couple swipes there, a couple on my forehead, a little bit on my nose, and then I like to take it under my jaw and down my neck because I am a little bit tanner on my body than I am on my face because I wear so much sunscreen. And then I just take my fingers and blend up and back. And you can just see just a really natural, pretty bronzer. It's not super glowy or anything, but it definitely like doesn't, it's not like mattifying. It's definitely not a contour shade, obviously, but it works really well for just like an everyday bronzer, just kind of warm up the skin tone and look, you know, a little bit more dimensional on the face. And again, you could totally use a sponge or a brush to blend this out. I just, like I said, I like to use my fingers because it's quick and easy and effective. And I also think that for an everyday makeup look, using my fingers gives me the most natural finish. So I kind of just like blend this in with my fingers like this, kind of like rub it back instead of patting it, just to kind of like blend it in with that color I already have on. And then I'll also take a little bit, I'm gonna blend this with my blush on my eyelids too, but at least for now, I'm just gonna take a little bit and just kind of put it all over my eyelids up into the crease and stuff. Nothing too careful, because again, this is super natural, that like kind of just go in with it, and it just gives a little bit of dimension on the eyes as well. For blush, I have the Live Tinted Hue Stick in the shade Rise. This is super pigmented. I've talked about it before. So I like to put a little bit on my fingers like that, rub them together. And then I'm gonna take a little bit right off the bat and just put it right on my eyelids to take some of like the extra pigment off, and then just pat that right on the cheeks, kind of blend it over the bronzer I put on. But you can see it's just a really pretty, I think, like natural flush, especially for my skin tone. I put a little bit on my nose, a little bit on my forehead, just kind of blend it in with that bronzer. And then again, I'm gonna take whatever's left and kind of blend it up onto my eyelids and just kind of make like a good monochromatic look. It's really easy since I already, you know, I'm using it. I'm gonna wipe off a little bit of the excess and then keep blending. But like I said, I think this looks super natural on my skin tone. It gives me a little bit of color. Like my cheeks have been pinched, but not anything crazy. The highlighter I have right now, I might change out, but for now I have the NYX Born to Glow. I think this is technically, so this is a liquid illuminator, but I find this better as like a primer. It does kind of pull up a little bit of the blush and stuff if I'm not careful. So I'm just gonna take a little bit on my finger. Yeah, so I might change this out eventually, but I like a little bit of like a subtle natural glow, kind of take it on my apples and my cheek and just kind of blend it back on my cheeks first. And then I like to take it a little bit on my forehead. I'm gonna add just a dot on my eyelid too and just blend it. I like to take it right above my brow bone, blend it out. Just to have like a little bit of glow. I do like a glow on my skin. You could totally skip highlight if you like kind of just like the dewiness you're getting from the other products. But like I said, I like an extra glow. So I'm gonna get that, a little bit on my nose. Whatever's left over can go on my lip and my jaw or my chin. You know, just kind of give me a glow everywhere. But super simple, just a little bit of highlight. This doesn't like, I don't know. This isn't, like I said, my favorite highlight. I have a new one coming soon that I'm gonna try out on my everyday makeup bag, so I'll let you know how I feel about that instead. But that's all the face done. I am gonna set it with a little bit of powder. I'm using the e.l.f., what is this called? Prime and Stay powder. It's super broken. I'm almost out. That's the reason I've been put it in this bag. But I like to just, especially set my cheeks where I have like the most product, just to give me, you know, a little bit of staying power, a little bit on the forehead, but I don't find that this makes it like too matte or anything. And then I like to take it down my neck too, so it doesn't get on my clothes as much. But just a little bit of powder just to help, you know, the staying power of all of this. All right, and the last couple steps, I am gonna just spray a little bit of setting spray on it just for, again, that extra glow. I have the L'Oreal Lemieux Shake and Dew Mist. Do they still make this? Like, I feel like I can find the mini bottle still, but I can't seem to, at least online, find a big bottle. I don't know. All right, and then I'm gonna take a towel. I know this sounds weird, but I'm just gonna get some of the product out of my brows because I'm not gonna fill them in at all. I'm just gonna use a gel. So I find that this kind of helps the gel a little bit, stay a little bit better and like not get all gunky and weird. I'm gonna use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel and just brush through my brows. So you could totally, again, fill in your brows really quick if you feel like you need to. I have pretty full brows, so I don't feel the need to fill them in every day. I feel like just brushing them through with a clear brow gel so they stay in place a little bit better is enough for me. So yeah, I just kind of brush through them really quickly like that. And then finally, I put on some mascara. This is the Rimmel Kind and Free. I love this mascara. It's so good. So I'm just gonna put that on my lashes. I do the top and the bottom most days. Some days I'll just do the tops. I'll probably just do the top today, to be honest. But definitely some mascara to kind of, you know, brighten up the eyes and complete the look. Some days I'll just do like mascara and clear brow gel too, just to, you know, look a little bit more alive. All right, and then for lips, I'll either do just some Aquaphor, which I'm probably gonna do today, to be honest, or I'll take that Live Tinted Hue Stick and put a little bit of that on my lips and then some Aquaphor. But generally, I tend to just put on some chapstick really quick, keep my lips hydrated. So that is the full look. Super easy, super simple. Like I said, nothing crazy, but I just look a little bit more pulled together. Skin's a little bit evened out. And I just think it's a really pretty everyday makeup look. Some days my husband doesn't even know I'm wearing makeup because it looks so natural. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions about any of these products or you have a favorite everyday makeup product, let me know what it is. Leave me a comment down below. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and remember to subscribe. We would love to have you join our little adventure family here. And yeah, I think that's gonna be it for this video. So I will see you in my next adventure. Bye.